What a world, what a world. Life is a bitch, what a girl, what a girl. I just wanna fuck her till we make her toes curl. We all on the hunt, tryna make it to the pearl. Still in them days where a nigga gotta struggle, tryna get it out the mud. We out here jumping over puddles, tryna fight all my emotions while I hear my stomach rumble. Wanna throw me in the dirt, but I'm a diamond in the rubble. Never catch me tripping, name the stanza, now I stumble. Sharp as a hawk, you never make my feathers ruffle. I still believe in the dream, even when no one does. Talk of the town, we tryna be the ones them folks discuss. Drunk off my juice, so ain't no way that I'ma sober up. The illest niggas alive, no one coming cold as us. What a world, what a world. Life is a bitch.
We just want our respect. Rob wants his respect. Coach Vogel wants his respect. Our organization want their respect. Laker Nation want their respect. And I want my damn respect too.
What a world, what a world. Life is a bitch, what a girl, what a girl.
Shout out to Dan the Man with the OnlyFans for
fire.
That fantastic intro.
It was fire.
You've been in the lab, my guy.
You've been in the gym.
That OnlyFans money's starting to hit. I could tell. I could tell. He's different.
Updated your software.
He walked in with a little glow today. I was like, what's good with Dan, bro? What's good with Dan?
It's crazy.
Oh, I love it.
He's different.
Oh, man. Let's do it, bro. Episode 13, Behind the Logo podcast. Welcome. If you haven't joined us already and this is your first time, what's good? If you've been rocking with us, love y'all, man, always. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Behind the Logo 23. All of our social information will be right there. And yeah, man, so took a little break last week. Yo, y'all gotta remember, I am a college student. This man works full time.
What?
Dan the Man has 2 jobs working OnlyFans and another job that will remain undisclosed to the public. Private shit. Hey, we're busy, man. We needed some R&R, some rest and relaxation.
Thanks.
Thank God for it because we have a lot to get into.
Bro.
Look, God works in mysterious ways. Oh, you like it? All right, good. God works in mysterious ways, man. And with that being said, I kind of want to dive right in, bro.
All right, where we starting?
Update with COVID around the league, something that's affecting everyone in the world. So right now, I think we had, in the NFL, we had the Patriots, we had the Chiefs. They didn't cancel the game, but they had it like, we had the Titans and the Broncos, right?
And a false call with Indy.
And a false call with Indy, a false positive call with Indy. Very weird, very interesting. When's the last time you heard like false positive? Like,
Yeah,
what does
like,
that mean?
Like,
to
imagine,
you, bro?
imagine you go get tested, right? Like, you go to the Broward Wellness Center. Why was I so specific? I don't. But listen, okay, no, but seriously, you go like imagine. Imagine you go get tested, and then someone says, "Oh no, yeah, you tested positive for HIV. I'm sorry. We have a set of things we could do for you." And then they tell you the next day, "Oh shit."
I would take out a will like that.
Yeah.
Day. Hey, come on, bro.
No, but yeah, no, like a false positive. That's really weird.
Yeah,
How does that happen?
false positive, but weirdly, like you never hear of like a false negative, right? Like I'm not a scientist. I'm a journalism major. Like so,
Well,
you feel me?
well, I feel like in terms
I
of,
took
like,
botany.
If something's
Like,
positive, I feel like you want to double check because
Yeah.
just in case.
Yeah.
But when it's negative, you're like, okay, thank God. Like,
that's what so like this whole thing's weird. I don't know how scientifically accurate the whole false positive, false negative thing is. I'm not
Yeah.
claiming to be a scientist, but at the end of the day, yo, wear your mask, socially distance, be safe, man. Let's just get this thing under control. The NFL, I didn't think we'd see this many teams dealing with the situation because in baseball, you honestly just saw the Marlins and the Cardinals, it felt like.
Yeah.
Everyone else seemed to be pretty good. Yeah, man, this is like 5 or 6 teams dealing with this. Do you think that it ever reaches a point that the season has to get canceled or
postpone. Like,
or I mean, or even more so, do you think the rise in cases in the population, just average public, do you think that affects anything that like these private leagues do?
I would be more concerned about a possible suspension of the season if the Titans weren't as irresponsible as they were, holding that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It was just. They basically just proved they got caught. We don't know if other teams are doing that in private. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
the thing is, they got caught though.
Exactly.
They got caught.
I think the NFL has been doing a great job.
Do you think they disciplined the Titans enough?
No,
right?
I don't think they did.
Like,
I don't think
they should have forfeited the last 2 games.
But then again, the Titans being one of the hottest teams in the league. Also
fair, big market too in Tennessee.
Huh?
They didn't, bro. I mean, outside of the players recovering from COVID, they got hit with a bye week, and that was really it.
Yeah,
like,
there wasn't any like.
There's really been no consequences.
They should have had to take the L. They should have.
Absolutely.
They should have had to take the L.
Like, I think the Bills shouldn't have had to play that game against them. Honestly,
Who's the person who took the videos of them at practice?
That's a good question. Shout out to you, man.
Like, imagine just walking, you're like, wait, them motherfuckers is practicing.
COVID police,
What's
COVID
going
police,
on?
bro.
Hey, no, that's pretty wild though. But other than that, I think the NFL's been doing a great job, and I think the season will go on. Honestly, they canceled the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, they're still gonna elect people to the Pro Bowl, but there will be no game. I think that's a move that's in
fair.
the. That's in the.
Like many. Do you watch it? Like,
I never have really watched it.
Like, has everyone ever been hyped for the Pro Bowl?
I don't even play it in Madden.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, if they told me straight up like it was a Pro Bowl and like these niggas was hitting for real,
yeah,
I would definitely watch that.
Of course,
but
everyone knows it's all for like.
Yeah, it's 2-hand touch.
Yeah.
It's like,
the skills thing that they have.
Yeah, no, they've made it
it's
more
dope.
interesting. They have made it more interesting, but
it's not like
Bro.
they should try to like take the NBA approach because NBA All-Star
Yeah.
game, like last year they made it more competitive.
yeah, I also think with the unfortunate loss of Kobe Bryant, that played a role with the whole 24-point thing. You feel me? So the NFL, I'm not trying to say the NBA played off of that, but the NFL doesn't have necessarily a figure to launch something in homage to the way the NBA did. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, man. Baseball, the World Series is coming up soon, so all we're really left with is football now, man.
Yeah.
Not trying to lose it. Not trying to lose it to COVID. We're about to be 6 weeks in. Got 10 more to go. That's how I'm looking at it. But yeah, man, a lot has happened. Lots been going on. Since we last convened, I don't know if you guys have heard, but LeBron James, congratulations. Yes.
Go!
Yes, shut the boy if you don't. LeBron James has won his 4th NBA championship. Shout out to the Los Angeles Lakers and their organization, Jeannie Buss, first female executive to win a championship with controlling ownership of a team. Shout out to her. Great role model for young women everywhere who have aspirations of working in higher up positions, executive positions. I think it's awesome. Absolutely, man. Now that all that good shit is out the way.
Also, shout out to the Miami Heat, man.
Yeah.
Fought hard,
Yeah.
showed the Heat culture. That's all you could ask for.
Yes. The fact that went to 6 shocked me. I thought that was going to be a sweep. As a Heat fan, I was ready to take my L. The fact that they won 2 games behind 2 triple-doubles from Jimmy Butler.
And with injuries.
I think this team proved that they have the heart to bang with anyone. Now, what happens when you add some more talent to that?
And not to get off topic, but I do want to mention. I mentioned this off camera to Daniel, right?
Yeah.
You have guys like Jimmy Butler who lose in 6 games to LeBron James, and look at the media and say, "We'll be back." Like, that's what he had to say. We'll be back. But then you have guys.
I think they will be.
But then you have guys who, get more shine. They're always higher on the top 10 list, top 50 list, like Kyrie Irving, and they say in a losing season, oh, we're a couple pieces away from guys who can complement KD and myself. And I'm just like, okay, so Kyrie is saying he need more. Jimmy's saying we'll be back. We have our squad.
No, I mean, I don't think one of us would ever try to make the argument that Kyrie has the leadership intangibles that Jimmy has.
Not at all. But why do players like Kyrie get looked at in such a higher light? Like, they're
talent.
always higher on the top.
It's the talent.
I don't want it. Like,
Kyrie's significantly more talented than Jimmy. No disrespect to Jimmy at all. But come on.
But it's funny because
who's more marketable, Kyrie Irving or Jimmy Butler?
Understandably, but at the same time, like, what do GMs look at? What do these lists look at? Like, who has more talent or who gets it done on the court?
I mean, I definitely look at the case of Markelle Fultz. Look at the case of, I think people draft potential. I think GMs draft potential within their locker room. And I think when Kyrie got drafted, I mean, he only played 8 games in college, 11 games, yeah. So he was drafted strictly off of the talent and the potential.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's sold us short. Yeah, but to get back on topic though, just to finish up this though, I understand the reason why Kyrie gets the media attention he does and why Jimmy doesn't. I get it. Jimmy's just a hard-nosed, blue-collar.
And he's more low-key.
Very low-key. Just trying to grind and win. And I think that is attractive to a lot of players. That's very attractive.
I like that.
But with that being said, man, no, again, shout out to Jeannie Buss, shout out all that. My biggest question after watching that display, because I don't think a lot of people had the Heat winning this championship. I think LeBron was the favorite and and showed why him and AD unstoppable duo. It was pretty impressive to watch.
Yeah.
With that being said, though, are we elevating or diminishing LeBron's legacy because of this win? Like, is he higher up on the GOAT list? Is he right where you had him? Is he lower?
My thing is, I think LeBron is right where I had him.
Okay.
Still at number 2 all time. It didn't. I'm not gonna say winning a championship in the NBA doesn't impress me. Obviously, it's the pinnacle of basketball. It's what we all dream of doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some just have the heart to do it. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of his legacy specifically, I look at LeBron James. I look at his accolades, and then I look at this season specifically, and I look at the fact that in a lockout season where he had ample time to rest, he has arguably the second best player in the world on his team, and you have to go
Arguably.
you have to go up against a Miami Heat team who lost 2 major All-Stars.
Absolutely.
You can argue that he was supposed to win this.
Yeah,
So,
I definitely say that.
And this is honestly, the reason I'm saying this is because if I give LeBron a pass for this and I say that, this championship makes him the best all time, then I have to give KD a pass for getting his rings with Golden State because
You expected him to win, and they won.
You expect them to win, and they won. So
I like that. I like that a lot. I think it's a great point. I agree with you in the sense that LeBron is he's still a top 5 basketball player all time for me. Mm-hmm. I've always had him there. This ring didn't do a lot for me because you didn't have to go through the Clippers. Their own undoing. It's not LeBron's fault that the Clippers choked.
Yeah.
So I'm not holding that against them, but it did diminish the level of competition you had to go through. These are just facts.
Yeah.
Losing Bam and Goran and also seeing this team win 2 games does leave the area for speculation open. If we had Bam and a healthy Goran, do I think that series goes 7? Absolutely.
Can't be mad at that.
At the end of the day, I can't say GOAT, bro. I can't say GOAT.
It's hard.
I just can't.
It's hard to.
I don't even think he should have won Finals MVP. I don't even think he should have won Finals MVP. Where am I wrong with that?
You can make.
If anything, you're just not giving AD the credit that he deserves. He locked up Jimmy and was still putting up 20 and 10.
Yeah.
LeBron's averaging 29.
And what was he doing on the defensive end?
He was locking up. Who guarded Jimmy in the last game? Who guarded? LeBron did. He had 12 points.
Well, okay, wait. Okay, guarding the other team. No, okay, but I'm saying guarding the other team's best player in a closeout game as opposed to the entire series. It's Finals MVP.
He was not guarding the
After
entire series.
No, you're right.
After Jimmy dropped that triple-double, who went into the locker room and said,
after
I got him?
Yeah, after 40.
Who did that? Was it Braun? No,
Yeah,
it wasn't
after,
Braun.
After 40, AD said that's me.
Who got him?
Okay, but that's okay. But okay.
After Jimmy had just...
And 12 points. When AD guarded him, Jimmy still had more than 12 points.
Bro, here's what I'm just saying. I think the defensive assignment AD took on, coupled with his production on both the offensive and defensive end, like this man was averaging over 2 blocks, I'm pretty sure, a game in this series.
I'm not
like in game 2, he shot like 15 for 20.
If you guys see
bro,
if you guys see any bias here, I can assure you there's not. Because at the end of the day, we both respect LeBron.
Oh, of course.
It's just that as basketball fans, and actually, I feel like I have do you feel like you have a basketball
Absolutely.
mind? I feel like I have a basketball
Absolutely.
mind. And as a basketball mind, I can tell you that watching that series, you can argue that does LeBron get it done without AD? I don't think so.
That's what, like, my biggest takeaway. My biggest takeaways.
I know he don't.
But here's the thing. My biggest takeaways in that series have nothing to do with LeBron. Is like kind of like my overarching point. Like one of my biggest takeaways is Spo is a top 3 coach in the NBA.
Of
like
course.
Spoelstra's a top 3
Vogel
coach.
is not. But
Yeah, like absolutely not.
Bro, did you see his his fucking speech after it was if you would call it that?
Bro, have you
he
seen,
just looked like he was happy to be there.
Have you seen the the meme? Have you watched Impractical Jokers?
Yeah. He's like,
hey, now go win a championship.
Go win a championship with the Lakers. But then what's wrong with maybe co-finals MVP? Why didn't they think to go that route?
That was deserving.
Because
That was-
AD had 15 points in one of the finals games. LeBron had more than 20 every single game. He was there every single day. He played every single game in the finals, win or loss. AD did not play every single game because he had 15 points in that one game when he had a bad game. And they lost.
He was dealing with a heel contusion.
That was not when he had 15 points. That was game 5 when he had that injury.
So you don't,
And he had 28 that game.
Bro.
LeBron had 35, I believe.
bro. Do I understand why he won Finals MVP? Of course,
Yeah, absolutely.
I get
That's
it.
what he's deserving of
And
it,
exactly, like it's not like AD got robbed. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that. No one got robbed.
had AD
No one got robbed. But
had
I
AD
believe
got it, do you feel like it would have been an atrocity?
because here's how, and even to that, bro. If Steph didn't win it the year Iguodala won it, like come on, bro.
Yeah.
AD should have won it this year because I think he played. I think he played better than LeBron in certain moments and just created the mismatch.
It's the finals MVP. It's not just who played better the last game. It's not who played better one
But-
game, who guarded the best player one game. Or
To your point, in the closeout game, LeBron guarded Jimmy, and that was your one game, correct?
And in the games where AD and and in the games where AD didn't play well, they lost. In the games where he balled, they won. Like he was obviously the X factor.
But LeBron was literally, and they never,
So he
they
was-
never lost badly. They never got blown out or nothing.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
not a bad argument.
yeah, because they were the significantly better team
I get you.
without Bam and Dragic. Like,
I get you. But LeBron still played at the highest level as he could have every single game. That's why he won Finals MVP.
Okay, well, I mean, we're not here to argue who got Finals MVP.
I'm just thinking,
We're
like,
just
bro,
here to recognize the fact that
Lakers won it, bro.
Yeah, the Lakers won it. And
Whatever.
as Heat fans, we're pleased.
Run it back, bro. Run it
Like,
back.
no, I'm pleased with how the Miami Heat fared.
Run that back next year.
Listen, it's impressive to think about the fact that two rookies, Tyler Hero and Kendrick Nunn, played ample minutes in the NBA Finals and produced at a high level. And
The system breeds success, bro.
It
The
does.
Heat system breeds success, which makes me want to ask you, who do they add? Realistically, who do they? Because all right,
who do they add?
Heat fans have a history
Like
of
my-
photoshopping a jersey onto every player. Dame has a Photoshop. James Harden has a Photoshop.
Google
Luca,
so-and-so
like
in
Luca
Miami
has a
Heat.
Photoshop. Like
What are the
Luca.
chances? What are the chances?
Hey, LeBron had a Photoshop before he joined. Hey, Jimmy Butler had a Photoshop before he joined. Hey, like, come on now. Come on now.
Everyone has a photo.
Come on. For sure. Whatever, bro. You're just a hater. You're just a hater,
I
bro.
think I saw Michael Jordan with a Photoshop.
That's funny as fuck. That's funny as fuck.
I mean, hey, man. Fits the culture.
Realistically, who do we add next?
Realistically.
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 And okay, I'm gonna let you answer, and then I'm gonna, yeah.
Okay. Realistically,
I can't see you.
our first signing, I believe, because I want to say Giannis, but I truly believe Giannis rides this year out with the Bucks. I don't think he demands a trade.
Yeah,
Or anything.
I don't think
he
there's gonna
gives
be
them
any.
one more
Yeah,
year,
yeah.
And then if it doesn't work out this year, then he leaves in free agency. So my realistic free agent destination is Montrezl Harrell to the Miami Heat.
Okay.
And I know that doesn't really sound like a name that
No,
you guys
that's-
look at and go, wow.
Now, as a
But-
Heat fan, that's what we need, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
If you guys notice the discrepancy in the paint
the boards, bro.
on the boards
All
it was-
season, not just in the finals.
yeah,
All season.
it was atrocious. You add Montrezl Harrell in that front court with Bam Adebayo, it gets pretty dangerous, and that's my take on it. I think that Montrezl Harrell, he fits what we do well: defense, crash boards, and don't take shit from anyone.
Yeah.
One thing I will say about that finals, if you guys look at any Heat player at any point in time, with the exception of Goran Dragic when he was trying to force himself to get back on the court for Game 4, no one looked discouraged. Like, you can see teams when they're beaten. Miami, the Lakers may have won, but they didn't beat us. Mentally, emotionally, none of that. Jimmy Butler had his head up at the end of that final series, and that's all you could ask for. And I feel like a guy like Montrezl Harrell is gonna help that significantly.
Okay. The Harrell sign, I'm just worried that it's going to be too expensive.
You think so?
I think he has. I mean, his agent has the ability to demand a significant amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
He has some accolades to his name now. He won that weird hustle award. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah,
But also won Sixth Man of the Year. Has been in contention for it basically every year. Him and Lou Will have been together on the Clippers. So that I get. I'm worried about the price tag. I think A good fit for this team, and I have two guys in mind. Serge Ibaka and Victor Oladipo.
Well, unfortunately, to your point, Serge Ibaka did just tweet out like, "Oh,
Bro,
this,
Kyrie Irving also said when he was in Boston, "Nah, I'm here for life." LeBron said LeBron said not 1, not 2, not 3.
Okay,
and we only got 2. So
you have your points.
you feel me? Like people say things. People say things. It's all good. I think we managed to. I don't know who we give up. Kendrick Nunn's definitely in there. Unfortunately, I know. Derrick Jones Jr. is probably in there. And probably Kelly Olynyk. Those 3, you probably have to move for Oladipo. Maybe not Olynyk, but Derrick Jones Jr. and Kendrick Nunn. I think in a pick maybe you could probably move for Oladipo, and then I think Ibaka. I think we can attract.
Goran stays? He's a free
Okay, see, I'm glad you brought up Goran Dragic because off of that, I actually have a list of 8 free agents. I love this time in the NBA.
Yeah,
This time in the NBA and in trade deadline time in the NFL. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. No, November 18th. Yeah. Or is that the trade deadline? I'm not sure.
December 1st.
You might be right. Fact check.
I actually saw a crazy stat, and it said that $1.1 billion was spent on free agency in the NBA last year.
Nuts.
But only $55 million is projected to be spent this year in free agency.
Because of COVID and everything. The amount of money that the NBA has to disperse amongst the teams, it's less. Like even the NFL got a cap hit. Like next season in sports, it's gonna be like we're gonna have to wait probably a full season for funding to like regulate because of all these like TV deals and all this shit got fucked with COVID.
True,
but
fans aren't buying tickets.
It's crazy. So okay, eight free agents. I want you to tell me where they end up, if they stay, where they go, like or even best fits.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah. All right, bro. First one, Fred VanVleet. This is an interesting one. I think he's about to get overpaid as fuck. I think he's about to get supremely overpaid. Rightfully so, though. He deserved it. Like, you know who I could see overpaying for him? Cleveland. How long has he been torching y'all in that division? Exactly, and that's exactly why y'all will get him. Bro, I saw that list. Did you see? It was like Cleveland is expected to aggressively pursue Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Pat Connaughton, and Josh Jackson.
My mind was blown.
Bro, my heart actually like broke. like Mr. Krabs started playing the world's smallest violin. Why would they, Daniel?
Exactly. That's why it's hard for some organizations.
Bro, what about
Jesus? And I mean, look at the way Dan Gilbert treated
remember Joakim Noah?
His superstar. I mean, like it's just
Noah was like, "What's so good about Cleveland?" Joakim Noah said that. It's ugly.
I'm telling you, playoffs in the next 2 years.
Shut the.
Atlanta
Atlanta will make the playoffs before y'all.
But okay, to your list. First on the list,
Fred VanVleet. Yeah.
You want to hear a good one? I think Fred VanVleet in Dallas would not be.
I don't mind that. Do they have enough to pay him? I think they do. They have money, right?
No, they have money, and the thing is, they don't have a guard.
Seth Curry, but he's good off the bench.
Yeah, exactly.
I get you.
And he could be in.
Chris Paul.
I think he's going to LA.
I get you. Just spitballing here, man.
Yeah.
All right. So okay, Dallas for Fred VanVleet.
Yep.
Brandon Ingram
Stays in New Orleans.
stays.
That's his spot.
I think
he made that team his this year.
And I think David Griffin has done a good job of selling the future. They've done a good job of selling the future that team has to this young core that they have. I'm with that. I think they stay as well. Danilo Gallinari. Someone that Pat Riley was really trying to get to Miami. I think they had a deal in place, but things just fell through.
Yeah.
I would have loved him in a Heat jersey.
This is a tough one.
I think he stays out west.
Hear me out. Okay, so is this where I think they're going to go or where I like their fit?
Both.
Okay.
For this one, give me both.
I think Oklahoma City is just going to pay him dumb bread to stay, and I think he stays. I don't think Gallinari is the type of player to chase rings.
He said that he's ready. He's done chasing the bag at this point in his career. He said that.
And I think he thinks he could. I think he's one of those guys that will say that and then be like, you know what? I think I can get it done. Okay, see, like Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal said he also wants to win, but he's also saying that he wants to.
Please get him out of Washington.
But anyway,
please.
Yeah, he wants to stay.
fucking
He
hate
wants to
it.
win. That doesn't make sense. But where I would like Gallinari, Milwaukee. I think that fit with Giannis would be.
He is
deadly.
Ilyasova like 3.0.
Exactly, and he could pass.
I like
He's
that.
a very underrated passer.
I like that a lot. Look at you, man.
Yo.
All right, Trez Harrell, you already said Miami.
Miami Heat,
Yeah,
yep.
you already said, so
I
we'll
need
skip
that.
that one. And speaking of Miami Heat, Goran Dragic. Is he Zoki or Goji?
Hey,
Which one is he? Because him and Jimmy Butler have nicknames for each other.
all I know is he's the dragon to me. Man. The dragon.
Good save.
The dragon, man.
Good save.
But I'm saying, unfortunately, if it's not Miami, and if Dallas misses out on Fred VanVleet,
If Miami doesn't resign him, I think he retires.
I think he goes to Dallas. He has a lot of game left in him, and I feel
Fair.
like after being injured in this finals, he feels like he has some unfinished business.
Okay.
I think he goes to Dallas. I think
The relationship
Dallas,
with Luka.
Yeah, Dallas tried to make that trade for
Yeah.
him, and then it fell through for whatever reason. So yeah, that's where it goes.
Okay. Next one. Bogdan Bogdanovic. Yeah.
To the Bucks,
Again?
straight to the Bucks. Yep.
Either one of those. They need to get shooters.
I get you, but I mean, he can demand a pretty decent price tag right now.
I think the Bucks, because I think they said they're willing to move Eric Bledsoe's contract.
You don't think the Lakers make a move for him? He would be a great fit for the Lakers.
I would hate the Lakers to turn him into like Quinn Cook 2.0. Like Quinn Cook is
Nah.
a sniper. And
He is.
The fact that he didn't see
Doesn't play
any
defense
minutes,
though.
That's also true. Neither does Bogdan.
But he's a playmaker though. Like he makes plays.
Yeah, I know.
So
He's
I think
nice.
that's someone that.
I don't see LeBron deferring to someone like Bogdanovich. I don't see
Okay.
the.
No, I definitely. I get you. I
Yeah.
get you. I see him in LA, living in Sacramento already. Like I see him going
Maybe
to
the
somewhere in
Lakers.
LA.
I mean, maybe
Clippers?
maybe the Clippers if they blow up that team.
Okay.
He might.
Okay. Hey, Steve Ballmer said, bro, I'm willing to trade everyone except Kawhi. Pandemic
that.
Paul, baby. Christian Wood. This is an interesting one.
I love Christian Wood.
His game is so
I
underrated.
studied him only because Daniel and I were in a fantasy basketball league this year, and Christian Wood, I had him on my squad. Had him on my
This year?
Oh yeah, he won it.
Why don't you ever be giving Daniel credit for his
No, I
wins?
forgot because I completely forgot. No, he snapped. But I'm saying Christian Wood though.
Damn, another league, another ringless year for Kristoff.
All right, bro, you gonna have to see me about that this year.
Oh, you know I heard about the trade you did.
Oh,
Please tell me about this trade.
Nah, you gotta tell it. You gotta
Please
All right,
tell me about this
so
trade.
I may have made a trade in our fantasy basketball league this year, and I had Giannis highest. But listen,
You
when it
traded Giannis?
But guess for who?
Wait.
And that wasn't just Giannis.
You traded, bro. You
Giannis is Big Al.
Bro,
Okay,
you
Giannis in a household
stay like thinking you can move the best player on your squad.
I mean, hey man, I got you. I like.
Go, please.
What one thing you guys gotta understand about me is I enjoy one player dropping 40 every night. Yes, who doesn't? But I prefer depth. I like options. So I may have given up Al Horford and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Al Horford I can dismiss, but
And
Giannis?
Wait, listen to who we traded.
for Malcolm Brogdon, Dwight Howard.
And
Who was the last one?
DeMar DeRozan.
And DeMar DeRozan. Hear me out, guys.
He ended up dropping Brogdon and Howard after 2 weeks.
They got injured. Okay, look. Injuries are a bitch. The way I saw it, I had one guy who was going to give you 10 and 12 a night in Dwight Howard, but then the Lakers didn't like his role as that center. He stopped getting minutes. Malcolm Brogdon got injured. No one can attest for that. And DeMar DeRozan, obviously, he's not putting up
Hey,
Giannis
love
numbers.
y'all. Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
All right, man. Hey, look.
Bro, what?
There's a reason I'm not a GM, all right?
Obviously.
We're just going to leave it at that.
Obviously.
Someone's cooking spaghetti.
Christian Wood. All right, Christian Wood, man.
Christian Wood.
Where do you
like
see Christian
I
Wood?
was
This
saying,
will be the last one.
He impressed me a lot this year. So he's a great rebounder, great shot blocker, very athletic. I think if the Warriors can do it, make a play for him.
I was thinking Houston or Toronto. I think Houston or Toronto is a good fit for him. But I like Golden State.
The Golden State's weak
Yeah.
down there.
It's so sad how you just see the great undervalued talent in small markets just get sucked up by these major market teams.
I love it though.
Like it's crazy, man. The NBA is really just The coasts. It's the coasts in Houston.
Well, okay, we can't.
It's the coasts in Texas.
We cannot. To Daniel's argument, because
It's
we
crazy.
talk about this a lot, because Daniel attests to the reason why LeBron wasn't able to have more success in Cleveland, because he wasn't able to get guys out there. But to my point, how can you look at teams like the Oklahoma City Thunder when they had James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and Kevin Durant and be like,
And why do you think they
small
lost
market
them
teams?
all, though?
They drafted him all.
They drafted them all.
But
And that's rare.
But that's what I'm saying. Small market teams can get it done. Yeah, small market teams can get it done. It's just more difficult. You just have to be persistent with it. And if you're acting like it was just they all didn't want to play in OKC. It started with them choosing Serge Ibaka over James Harden.
Facts.
Had they chose to sign James Harden and have them rolling out KD and Russell Westbrook,
these are the
maybe
facts.
Those guys are winning.
These are the facts.
So you know what I'm saying?
These are the
Small
facts.
market teams can get it done. It's just harder. And there hasn't been someone who's like that yet. There needs to be a GM that says, you know what, I'm going to take this small market team, make it my bitch.
What?
The last time that happened was the Bulls.
I wouldn't consider them small market. Chicago's a huge market.
It was a small market.
Before Joe. Okay, fair.
Yeah, documentary put us all
fair.
on.
No, fair. All right. Last thing I want to touch on the NBA real quick. With all that free agency stuff, all that great stuff that we'll definitely be getting into more and more. What team as of right now has the best chance to contend against the Lakers for a championship in either conference? Just best team that gives the Lakers a run for their money.
I'm not anticipating
Everyone healthy. No, everyone healthy.
No, but am I anticipating like offseason moves? With
all the offseason moves you already have calculated.
Okay, so guys, try to follow me. I still believe, and I agree with Stephen A. Smith who said this, the Golden State Warriors have the best chance. Because if you look at them now, they still have the two most elite shooters of all time on the same roster. Draymond Green, who is a Defensive Player of the Year, is still there. They use this year to evaluate their young talent, and they have some pretty impressive guys over there, like Pascal. And I believe that if they package Andrew Wiggins and their picks and are able to get that third option, which they've needed so desperately to go on their championship runs, they could make a run again. They're not far away.
They beat the Lakers in 7? Or in a 7-game series?
Depending on who that guy is they go and get, because I know they're not keeping Andrew Wiggins. No championship team is keeping Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins doesn't win a ring. If Carmelo Anthony doesn't get a ring in his career, I will go to the ends of the earth.
Andrew Wiggins, if you're ever down for an interview, please.
Nah, fuck that.
I hope he wins a ring.
Keep you in them
straight
dirty ass braids
Straight up.
at home.
I hope he slides to like a random.
I mean, if you want to take the Dion Waiters route, go ahead. But
Hey, still want a ring?
bubble cheese. Whatever.
I think the Nets, man. It's hard for me to discount the Nets. I'm a huge KD guy. I'm honestly a huge Kyrie guy as well.
You don't see that chemistry just a little.
I think they make it work, bro. I really think they're going to prove a lot of
Can I
people
hit
wrong
you
and
with
they're
a
going to make it
scenario?
work. Go ahead.
Can I hit you with a scenario? I'm going to hit you with a scenario, too. Listen, when Kawhi Leonard and Paul George made the decision to slide to the Clippers, what did everyone think?
Yeah, it'll work. Championship.
It'll work, right? And why do they think that'll work? Because you're adding two extraordinary guys to a roster that was able to get the 5th seed the season before.
Fair.
Now,
8 seed.
8th seed. Wait, the Clippers were the 8th seed?
Yeah, they
And
were. They took the Warriors,
they were
or they were they the 7th
Nah, they were not the 8th seed because they played the Warriors
in the
won
first round, and they went to 6.
They played the Warriors first round?
Yeah.
Okay, you might be right.
So is that a 7th seed or 8th seed?
Because I believe the Rockets were the first.
Oh yeah.
So 7.
So now that's on the West Coast. Now look at the East Coast, and I see Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, two very talented players jump on a team that was very formidable. Karis LeVert, D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah.
Those guys were able to make it to the playoffs, and you would think, oh, that team is one piece away. They go ahead and add 2 superstars. And just like it messed up the chemistry with the Clippers, notably messed up. Like, it's not even a secret. Like, everyone knows that the guys like Montrezl Harrell, Patrick Beverley were all freshmen.
But
They had a whole year
but
to get that chemistry.
they had
KD didn't play.
Kyrie didn't really play either.
Exactly. So there's no chemistry there.
But even off of that point, the main difference in that is, first of all, Kawhi wanted Jimmy over Paul George. That's something that goes under the radar that I think people are missing out on. Kawhi knows that he's not that LeBron type leader, that he's not that Jimmy type leader. Like, Paul George isn't that either. people kind of in the media and in just whatever circles kind of after that championship with the Raptors, they exalted and raised Kawhi
Rightfully
to that
so.
level. But he's
Rightfully
not a
so.
leader in that way. He's on some, I'm going to go and play. Whatever disputes y'all are having in the locker room, I hope y'all figure that out. Like, you see the dissension that was created off of him living in San Diego and he would be late to team flights for road games. Him and Paul George getting load management. Like, Jimmy's not about that load management shit. Like, Kawhi, we've seen that he kind of needs that in order to be successful long term. He's not that guy. I think KD and Kyrie have a better communication and understanding of one another that, okay, like Kyrie said, I look over there and I see a motherfucker that I know can make the same shots I hit. Kyrie has a certain respect for KD, and I think vice versa with KD and Kyrie.
but that's not
that didn't exist with Paul George and Kawhi.
But that's not my point.
So I just don't think I just don't think it's fair to compare the two.
That's not my point. Only because I know Kyrie and KD, they have a good relationship. They brought in a coach that Kevin Durant signed off on.
Yeah.
And Kyrie and KD are going to put up their numbers. It comes down to role players, believe it or not, in the finals and in the playoffs. If those guys are frustrated with the fact that...
So I think Jared Allen's not going to want to, like, get up for KD and Kyrie? Like,
not necessarily Jared Allen, but I'm talking more like guys like Spencer Dinwiddie, Karis LeVert, Taurean Prince, guys who had bigger roles before those guys came. I feel like those guys will get frustrated, just like Lou Will was frustrated with the Clippers, just like Pat Bev was frustrated with Kawhi's load management. Imagine a scenario where Kyrie pulls up some dumb shit at the end of a game one and loses the game. You think that they're going to go in the locker room and be like, hey,
I think
you got
KD
it
would
next
check
time.
him. I think KD would check him.
You think KD would
Yeah,
check him?
and I think Kyrie responds well to that. Yeah,
Anthony Davis checked LeBron too.
and it went fine because greatness, real recognize real. Greatness recognizes greatness.
Okay,
I don't
that's
think
LeBron.
Kyrie ever had a respect for LeBron the way he does for KD. People are really starting to believe that KD is the best player in the NBA walking the earth right now. KD is the best basketball player walking the earth. That is I would say an over, like, I wouldn't say that the majority believes that, but people believe that.
I'm one of those people who aren't convinced.
I'm convinced.
Yet. Look, Kevin Durant is a supreme talent in this league. He is box office amazing to watch. But I have yet to see him do it on his own merit.
Did you doubt LeBron's ability to win it in Cleveland after he did it in Miami?
Did I doubt his ability?
Did you think he would at least win one in Cleveland?
Not with the Warriors, no. No, not with the Warriors.
And you know what? We were proven wrong. And I think KD did what LeBron did, going to a team to learn how to win.
No, do I
and
hope Kevin Durant succeeds? Yes, of course. I hope he goes out there and proves me wrong. But my point is, he hasn't done it yet. That's why I can't give him the credit.
I mean, he wasn't healthy. He can't, like...
Not even healthy. It's just that when he was healthy playing with the Warriors, it's just that,
What did he do with the Warriors to not prove to you that he's that guy?
But like I told you, he was supposed to win. He did what he was supposed to do. In OKC, when he was up 3-1, he was supposed to win and didn't. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen him come up short, and I've seen him do what he's supposed to do. I've seen LeBron overcome odds. I've seen the greatest overcome odds. KD hasn't overcome any odds yet. When does he do that? We see it this season.
All right. I mean... All right.
I hate him so much.
I don't get how LeBron overcame odds. I really don't. I don't... What, like...
You don't see how
After
LeBron...
being a 73 win team.
That's... All right, bro. How long are we really gonna like exalt that one, bro? Like, all right, it was great. 73-9. He beat him back 3-1. Awesome.
Okay, no, but I'm saying
Awesome.
Going into that
That
series,
team beat your greatest player of all time right
He
now.
beat the
my-
73-9 team, but lost to them when they were babies.
No, but I'm saying
he choked against the Dallas team. He choked against the Dallas. What injuries did they have against Dallas?
No,
bro?
but I'm saying my question to you is,
He didn't.
listen.
He didn't get blown off the court against San Antonio. He didn't get blown off the court.
All that aside, my simple question to you is: has LeBron been in moments where you didn't expect him to win and he won?
No.
So you expected him to beat the 2015-16 Warriors?
2016
You
Warriors.
expected him to beat the 2016 Warriors?
So, because here's the thing, I expected him to beat them before, when they didn't have KD, or when the first time they played against each other. So I expected him to beat them without KD.
You know, the year Kobe dropped 60, the year they won 73-9.
Yeah.
Going into that playoffs, you said if LeBron makes it to that Warriors team, he's gonna win. You said that.
Bro, at that time, I believed he was the greatest player ever, and I always gave him a chance against anyone. In 2018, I gave him a chance against that Warriors team with KD, and I thought they should have won Game 1. Like,
they should have.
That's what I'm saying. I've put too much faith in him and been let down way too many times.
But like LeBron didn't lose that game. Was that an example of you?
He lost that game.
Huh?
He lost that game.
JR didn't lose it.
All right, that was one moment. So if I told you,
dropping 50 points.
But if I told you LeBron was going to be in overtime against KD, a KD-led Warriors team, and they were tied going into another period,
okay,
you wouldn't say they have a chance? LeBron quit on his team in that instance. He quit on them.
I will say that. But you can say morale was very down at that point in overtime.
And what do leaders do, bro? They say, like, that's a moment that I could see you overcoming obstacles. That was a chance for him to overcome. He didn't overcome shit. He bowed down to the Warriors and got swept, and then blamed it on a fake hand injury. What the fuck? Come on, bro. Come on. I have not seen him because also when let me talk. I have a mic. You don't. When I expected him to win against Dallas, he didn't. When I expected him to win against San Antonio, he didn't. When I expected him to win the first time against the Warriors, he didn't. There have been way too many times I expected LeBron to ball, and he didn't. So it's like, what do you, like, overcome what? Like, 2016, okay, I'll give you that. I'll never talk shit about 2016. One of the greatest years of sports, great 73-9 to overcome through. Yo, beautiful.
What more do you want from him, though? Because KD hasn't given us a moment yet. LeBron gave us that moment, and you're putting that aside. So moving forward.
KD hasn't had a chance to do that yet.
Huh?
Like, let's see this season. If they don't even make it to the finals this season, I concede.
That's why we started this conversation by telling you that I don't believe Kevin Durant is like that yet, because I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen him dig deep and say, you know what? This is me. I'm the best player alive. This is what I got to do. And a lot of people like to say his moment of doing that was with the Warriors, but goddamn, put LeBron on a team with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
I saw them lose KD and get they looked like not the better team.
Real quick, because I know we got to get real quick because I know we got to get into football. If you swap LeBron James for Kevin Durant in that series, it's like obviously the same happens, and I don't think KD is a J.R. Smith flub away from winning that game. I think LeBron, Curry, and Klay Thompson blow that KD and Cleveland team out. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Just something to think about.
I guess.
Something to ponder.
If KD was against with Wade and Bosh against Dallas, I don't think Miami loses that series.
Was it the KD that was in OKC, or was it?
Yeah, OKC KD doesn't lose that series.
Then why? Bro,
all right, I'm not gonna get into this because that requires a lot more. But let's not act like Westbrook didn't fuck them over in those last week. Come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's a long off season. It's a long off season, guys. We have many of opportunities to get.
Another person's fault for someone else's injury. But in 2015, it's LeBron supposed to win that when he has two of his All-Stars injured.
Were they up 2-1? Yes or no?
Was KD up 3-1 against the Warriors?
And Westbrook fumbled. Yeah,
okay,
Westbrook.
And Kyrie, Kevin Love did not play at all.
It's getting kind of hot in here, guys.
He was still up 2-1. He was up 2-1 without them. He won with Westbrook. You're not intentionally not trying to see the logic I'm making. So I can't talk if you're not if you're gonna willingly not make sense.
Like I said, it's a long off season. We have so much time to talk about what ifs, and we have so much time to talk about what ifs.
Whatever.
Let's get into what's happening now. And unfortunately, no more basketball for now, guys. Unfortunately, no more basketball for right now, guys.
It's not even equatable point, right? But
let's get into some football.
Yo, man.
Let's get into some football.
That's not even no.
We just going from an argument into a depressing topic right now.
It is depressing, man. I'll let you intro this one, man.
Hey,
you an Eagles fan, I'll let you intro this one.
Yeah, no, and as an Eagles fan, I have no joy in saying this at all because as a fan of the sport, I'm a strong believer in to be the best, you got to beat the best. And without one of the best quarterbacks in our division, I just take no solace in saying that if the Eagles win the division, we did anything because Dak Prescott is no longer here. He suffered a
compound fracture.
Yeah, man.
In his ankle.
Very, very gruesome ankle injury. Yeah. He's in good spirits, though. That's great to see.
It was very similar to the Gordon Hayward injury. That's the first, kind of vibe I got immediately. Mm-hmm. It's one of those things that you see it once, then you watch the replay.
After starting the season off on a
he was setting it. He was in the MVP conversation.
If the Dallas defense if the Dallas defense did what they were supposed to be doing, you understand, like, the Cowboys would be talked about as being one of the best teams in the NFL.
Based on roster, they're absolutely one of the best teams in the NFL.
Exactly, but their defense just is Swiss cheese.
Yeah,
for some reason.
no, absolutely. Yeah, this one hurt, man. I watched it live. It wasn't a dirty play. It was a very just a football play.
Yeah.
Just two guys battling for extra yardage, and Logan Ryan, I believe, made the tackle, and it just he came up, and you just knew immediately that it was over. It was gut wrenching, man. Just one of those injuries, like I said, you watch it once and you're like, wait, did I just see that? And then you see the replay and all that slow motion technology we have, and you cringe.
Imagine my dismay. I left for halftime to go get something to eat, and then I'm getting text messages from Daniel.
As dick as it sounds, I would have rather been in that position because watching it just watching it was ass. It was bad. It was bad. We all know, we'll preface it. Obviously, Dak was franchise tagged coming into the season. What that means is he was essentially given a 1-year, fully guaranteed deal, which I believe was about $31 million. 1 year. Essentially, what franchise tags are they set up as prove-it deals. I'm going to pay you this 1 year. If you go out and you perform, I'll extend you and give you a long-term deal, which is what Dak was hoping to get prior to this season.
May I just say,
yeah.
Hey, congratulations to Jerry Jones. Like, you won this situation, but you're a dick. Like,
how good does this win feel?
You won, but like at what cost? Like, you did, like, the purpose of the franchise tag is for situations like this, similar to this.
Insert the Thanos and Gamora meme. Man.
Exactly. Like, either the player that you franchise tag gets injured, or he doesn't perform to the level that he was trying to get paid at. Unfortunately, the latter happened, and now Jerry Jones is sitting there with a smug smile.
And the thing is, it's like, even before all this, like, I was one of the people saying, yo, pay him. Like, he deserves to be paid. Apparently, a deal was made. I don't know the validity of that. I believe, because we never really heard exact numbers get thrown around.
Shannon Sharp pointed to it. It
was about, what, like 33, 35 million? It was in that range?
It was not disrespectful, but it wasn't.
It didn't reset the market.
It wasn't what Deshaun Watson was getting paid. It wasn't what Carson Wentz was getting paid. It wasn't up there with those guys. And unfortunately, because no one's going to get Patrick Mahomes money.
Yeah, which I don't think Dak was even going for Patrick Mahomes money.
He wasn't.
I think he was, like you said, going for Carson Wentz, Jared Goff money.
Bad timing, which again, it points to Jerry Jones prolonging this contract so much.
$105 million guaranteed was the one they offered.
They offered $105 million guaranteed. Yo,
Tannehill, he wanted $200 million.
I'm pretty sure Tannehill got 4 year, like $118 million. Not fully guaranteed. I think about 70 of that is guaranteed.
I think Dak wanted $200 million. And
I mean, dude, all right. I mean, if you look at the resume, the guy has won his division twice. He's won a playoff game, and he won the division at a time where it was actually respectable. Like, the last 2 years, the NFC East has been the shit stain of the NFL. It's been awful. It's been awful. Like, the Eagles made the playoffs last year because Carson got lucky enough to play the final stretch of, like, the season against the putrid NFC East. I love that word, putrid. But that's why they made the playoffs last year. And then what other quarterback in the NFC East right now has won a playoff? Dak is the only quarterback in the NFC East that has won a playoff game. Let's let that sink in for a second.
My thing with Dak is...
Let that sink in for a second.
My thing with Dak is that...
Like, why not pay? He beat Russell Wilson in a playoff game.
Just like you pointed to.
Come on, man.
It is a terrible division, so you can't give him too much
but when the division was respectable, he was still dominating. It became a joke the past 2 seasons. The past 2 seasons.
My thing is, and the reason why I kind of understood, up until the moment he got injured, I was saying that Dak Prescott doesn't deserve the money he wants. I'll be honest. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. I was one of those guys who said, and it wasn't being a bias.
What would you have paid him?
I think he should have accepted the $150 million. Like
105?
Yeah.
Mil guaranteed?
I think he should have accepted that.
Okay.
I think that's right in his area, only because you look at...
Carson's getting 109.
The contract includes an average salary of $33 million with $105 million guaranteed.
So 33 a year.
Yeah. So,
Carson, look up Carson's contract. Look up Carson Wentz and Jared Goff's contract.
At that time, Aaron Rodgers' deal and with total money 140 mil guaranteed.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, all right, Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson having 140 guaranteed makes sense. Like, come on now. We're not putting Dak in that conversation.
Yeah. How much is
No,
Carson
no,
getting
I
paid?
think, no.
How
No,
much
he
is-
said 200.
How much is Carson? Yeah, no.
Yeah, look at Carson Wentz's deal, and I'll tell you how much
I
Dak
know
should be
he's looking
paid.
to reset the market. That
Look
part.
how much Carson's getting paid, and I'll easily tell you how much Dak should get paid. Straight up. Fact check time. This moment has been brought to you by... This is when we would insert a little ad every now and then, you know? Got to make some bread.
He
Manscaped.
signed a 4-year, 128 million.
Huh?
4-year, 128.
128 guaranteed?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my God.
Now, before you go off on
Yeah,
your little
Dak
tangent-
deserves 140.
Before you go off
Dak
on your little
deserved
tangent,
140.
Let's also...
Yeah.
Because you like to look at context, right?
Pay that man 140 million, yeah.
You like to look at context,
Yeah.
right? Let's look at context.
Yeah, let's look at it.
Part of Carson Wentz's history has, when we've seen him at his peak, he's been an MVP candidate.
Okay.
Now, people hate when I bring that up, but that was the last time we also saw him with healthy receivers, barely. A healthy O-line, again, barely. Dak Prescott has consistently had one of the best O-lines in football by far. He's
He's
always
also
had,
dealt with some injuries on the
he's-
O-line.
he's also-
His center has retired because he dealt with a debilitating injury.
But Zach
Like,
Martin is
Tyron Smith is out. Like
Okay, has he always had Zeke? How many injuries has Zeke
Zeke had a 6-game suspension one year. Like,
1 year out of...
and I mean, they didn't make the playoffs that year, but
So
in the 3 years he's had Zeke, they made the playoffs twice. Like a full Zeke.
Has Carson Wentz ever had anyone on the level in the backfield as Zeke?
Probably not.
Probably not. Has he ever had anyone close to being as good as Amari Cooper? Or CeeDee Lamb this year? Like this year, CeeDee Lamb is better than every Eagles wide receiver for the last 2 years.
Okay.
So to my point, when you have the weapons, you have the O-line, you have the defense to give you the football back, and Dak Prescott is performing at an admirable level, but not an elite level. Because you see guys like Pat Mahomes, who you give the weapons to, they put up historic numbers. Dak Prescott isn't a historic guy.
So if we switched Mahomes and Dak,
Do you know what's
you think Dallas has more success?
No, you saying Dak doesn't have the success in KC, right?
Right, I don't think.
Yeah, no, Dak doesn't perform at Patrick Mahomes' level in KC.
They have a lot of
I
weapons,
think if anything,
man.
he's like another Alex
have a
Smith.
lot of weapons.
Because if you think about it, Alex Smith had the same foundation before Pat Mahomes got there. Pat Mahomes just turned it into Mahomes' world.
It's true.
Baby.
No, it's true. It's true.
It's crazy.
It's
But
true.
that's my thing about Dak. But don't get me wrong, what happened to him was tragic, and he didn't deserve this. Because
No,
now,
not at all.
moving forward, he's gonna have to prove himself again,
Yeah.
and this time coming off an injury, which is.
I just
fucked.
think it's bad for a quarterback's mental state to always be in a position where they feel like they have to prove themselves.
And honestly, moving forward, I think this is gonna make quarterbacks shy away from any Cowboys jobs that might open up. Because if you think
I mean, if
about
you're
that-
white, you're good.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You pay Tony Romo.
Tony
Who-
Romo got paid.
Tony Romo got paid.
And then Dak was thrown into a situation where there were no expectations and then went 13-3. And like, so I'm
Like-
just like, bro, like we're going to put it into context, but let's do it fully. And this guy was seen as like, okay, like they didn't even think after he went 13-3 that he would get the starting job again because Romo was supposed to come back.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
then Romo officially was like, okay, I'm done. And then everyone was like, oh yeah, thank God we have Dak.
Yeah,
So it's
no.
just like let's give the guy some credit, man. I just feel he's been
No. And,
so disrespected by the organization. He's been so disrespected by media. He's just being so
I feel
disrespected.
that, trust me, being a Carmelo Anthony
it makes
fan,
me sick.
I get it. I
Oh,
100%
God.
get it. No, I'm sorry. You know I had to.
Yo, why
I
you had to
make-
take a serious discussion? Like,
So Dak Prescott's the Carmelo Anthony of the NFL?
No, because Melo's never had.
no,
like,
you're right.
a
No,
serious injury
Dak
before.
I think got closer to a championship.
Really? Because he never made the championship game before. Melo has made to the Western Conference
all right,
Finals.
all right.
Let's calm down. Let's put some respect.
I
on
gotta
my
test your mellow knowledge every now and
You
then.
know, I'm straight A's across the board, baby. But nah, for real though, at the end of the day, bro, prayers up to Dak Prescott.
For real,
I
nah,
hope-
for real.
Honestly,
I hope he
and
gets
this is as an
paid,
Eagles
man.
fan. You can quote me as saying this. I hope you come back and light shit up next year, bro.
With a different team.
Yeah, honestly, I hope you
Fuck
come
the
back.
Cowboys, bro.
Yes.
Slide, honestly, he should slide to the Nah, I'm not gonna do him dirty and say the Jets. They need a quarter. Yo, Dak should slide to Atlanta.
Oh.
Dak should slide to Atlanta.
Yo. Julio.
And they're
Calvin?
rebuilding that offensive line too. Got
Yeah.
Gurley in the backfield. Yo,
Call them boys
yo,
up.
I think I could see Dak thriving in Atlanta.
I
I
love
think
that.
this is Matt Ryan's last year there.
I love that.
Be careful. Watch out. Yeah, man. Yeah, it sucked to see that. Dak's one of those guys that it's very easy to root for.
Yeah, no.
One of those, like, seeing him cry. Oh, dude, like, come on.
Holding up the
Come
fist,
on, bro. Like,
no, class
you
act,
can't be human and like be happy about that. Like,
yeah, no,
like,
but you know some guys will like hide their face and try to preserve their masculinity.
No.
Dak straight up said, "Yo, y'all can see I'm hurt."
Like,
but
this
I'm
shit
still,
hurt. This shit hurt.
I'm still here, man. Like,
Nah, that shit hurt. I'm not even a Cowboys fan, and that shit hurt.
Yeah.
Real talk. But I mean, yeah, a lot more going on with the NFL, man. I mean, definitely got to monitor all this COVID bullshit.
Yeah.
Got to keep up to date with all these schedule switch ups. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, it's crazy. Quickly, before we go, I know we wanted to talk about Le'Veon Bell going to the Chiefs.
Yeah,
speaking about just Mahomes and everything, like, just another Infinity Stone added to the gauntlet, man.
Yeah,
just
man.
another Infinity Stone. What role do we think Le'Veon takes on with the Chiefs? Like, do we think this?
There's a lot of
does this fuck with Hilaire?
Yeah, no, there's a lot of speculation, and guys, let's all the fantasy owners of Clyde Edward-Helaire, like, I know you guys
Calm down.
I know you want to be optimistic, but
calm down.
At the same time, I do believe that they are bringing Le'Veon in for a reason. Clyde Edward-Helaire
needs to learn how to pass block.
7 red zone opportunities.
Yeah, no, he's not that guy.
Not one touchdown.
He's not that guy. And
You know what I'm saying?
I've seen him fuck up in pass blocking.
He needs a mentor.
Yeah.
He needs to get better, and he's a smaller back. He's not meant to be that workhorse.
Le'Veon
that
Bell,
he's been.
man.
Now, and Le'Veon Bell.
Who's beating that?
I don't know, man.
No,
Maybe the Raiders?
Le'Veon. Oh shit, that's funny. Yeah, that's funny as fuck. One underrated aspect of the signing, I believe, is that people forget how good of a pass catcher Le'Veon Bell was.
Yeah, because the Jets didn't.
The Jets didn't utilize him.
Yeah, they were just like.
Now you have possibly the best passer in the game, giving this man the ball on screens.
The check down will always be open.
It will always be open because no one in their right mind is gonna load the box against KC.
I think I don't think from a fantasy perspective this fucks with Hilaire too much.
No, it's gonna be like, best example I can give y'all is Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
Over in the Browns, they were able to split that backfield up nicely.
You a panicker, bro.
Yeah,
you a panicker.
Literally the split was one game Chubb 20, one game Kareem 14,
Yeah.
and then vice versa. That's what I think is going to be with Le'Veon and Clyde.
Yeah, or the example I've been telling everyone is like Mark Ingram and Darren Sproles when they had that in New Orleans. I think because Clyde could catch too. Mm-hmm. He's shifty. Use him in between the numbers. Le'Veon is your goal line guy. He could be your workhorse type of guy. I could see him getting 22, 23 carries a game.
Yeah.
Because they need to add that element to their offense. The Raiders beat them because they actually put the ball in Mahomes' hands an unreal amount of times. Hopefully KC doesn't kind of become too reliant on Mahomes. I mean, you're paying a guy $450 million.
Shit.
You would hope you could rely on him.
Yeah, I'm about to say, if I'm paying you $400 million, you better throw the ball and go catch it yourself.
But yeah, man, he's not going to be able to play with the team this week because of COVID protocol.
They don't need him this week.
Yeah, because of COVID protocol. Yeah, they play the Bills. This would have been but they get him for their Week 7 matchup against, you guessed it, the Jets.
That's tough.
Hey, if you have Le'Veon in your fantasy leagues, play him against the Jets. Play him. That's going to be a huge revenge game. I hope I don't play you that week. Do I?
Not play Daniel next week.
All right, man. Before we go, if you've been following the podcast, you know that we do our NFL prediction videos. Yeah, man, just like the trivia, that shit dead. Just like the trivia, that shit is dead.
Unless y'all want to change something, let us know.
Hey, let us know. But for now, while the NFL season's going on, we're going to just end our episodes with our predictions. Nothing crazy, just a little quick score prediction, who we got winning, things that we maybe like, maybe hate, things that we're looking forward to. Yeah, man. So we'll do this and then we'll get out of here. Do you have the list up?
What are we at right now?
I think we're at like 57 minutes. 58, yeah, and counting.
Okay, just a little quick. Nothing crazy.
Oh, true. You don't have a microphone, Daniel. I forgot. All right, so all right, looks like it's just us two, bro.
Yeah, man.
All right, so you got the Texans and the Titans.
Give me the Titans in this one. Looked impressive last game out on Monday Night Football, was it?
Tuesday Night Football.
Tuesday Night Football. Titans, must-see TV. Give me the Titans on that one.
COVID made the Titans better somehow. Deshaun Watson looked really good last week. This is going to be a good one. Give me the Titans. Yeah, give me the Titans. Give me the Titans. 23-21. I'll add a little score prediction in there. Battle of the Birds, Ravens, Eagles. You going to be biased again, or are you actually going to you're going to speak from your heart?
Give me the Ravens.
Oh, man, no, they're good. The Ravens look great this year. Fuck what I said about Lamar taking a step back. That could have been further from the truth. Give me the Ravens in a blowout.
Hey, no, real quick, though, if you guys have Carson Wentz on your fantasy team, don't put that man in.
That's a sit. That's a
sit
this week.
The Ravens probably have, like, that little green shit on their
Do they, you think?
Yeah, but it's because Pat Mahomes lit them up.
Facts.
That one game.
Facts.
People don't understand. Like,
that's good
no
advice
one's put
right
up
there.
more 12 points. Like,
that's good advice right there.
Let them know.
Falcons, Vikings. 0-6 for Atlanta.
0-6 for Atlanta.
Ugh,
Vikings
God.
have to look good, and the Falcons just allowed.
No Dalvin Cook, though. No Dalvin Cook.
Antonio Madison's been looking good.
Pick up Alexander Madison.
Alexander
Madison.
Oh, yeah, that's how I got to remember.
Yeah, if you have him in fantasy, go ahead and start him. I got the Vikings winning this one as well.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck this. Let me take Atlanta. I'm going to take Atlanta. I got faith in y'all. Browns versus Steelers, divisional matchup, AFC North. That division looks really good.
Give me the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm going to go Steelers as well. Bengals, Colts. Dan the man with the OnlyFans. You rocking with Big Phil after last week?
I hate him so much.
I think
I don't like him as a quarterback at all.
I don't blame you, man. Next year, y'all get a new one.
I think the Colts actually get the running game together this week, and I think
Of course they do.
I think
Mr. Jonathan Taylor over here. Whatever.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a good game. I think I got Colts winning this one.
Yep.
I got the Colts winning this one. Lions, Jaguars.
Lions.
That's what I thought. I got the Lions winning this. Patricia gets fired if we lose this one. For sure.
facts.
Patricia gets fired if we lose this one. Bears, Panthers. Battle of the wild animal.
Yo, give me the Panthers.
Yo, from the crib, Bridgewater, man. He's looked great.
Yeah.
Foles hasn't looked bad, though.
No, he hasn't.
Impressive win last week against Tampa Bay.
Yeah, no, but the Panthers are just hot.
Yeah,
Mike Davis is hard to contain.
very. I'm going to go with the Bears in this one. Washington football team versus the Giants. You've had faith in Danny Pennies this year.
Yeah, no, I have, and I'm gonna go again with him this week.
Yeah?
Yeah, give me Danny Pennies, man.
I've had equally as a stupid amount of faith in Washington, so I'm gonna rock with Washington. Broncos, Patriots. Ugly.
Give me the
Yeah,
Pats.
going with
I
the
got
Pats.
defense this week.
Pats. Cam is coming back, even more so. I'm going with the Pats. Drew Lock coming back. I don't care. Jets, Dolphins. Ugh.
Give me the Dolphins winning by like 40.
Dude, Dolphins 3-3, man. Dolphins 3-3. Don't sleep. I got them winning this one as well. Hey, if you have Fitzpatrick, don't feel afraid to play him this week. Fantasy. Packers, Bucks. My game of the week, personally.
Give me the Packers. Give me the Packers.
Hey, Rodgers versus Brady, man.
That's money.
Packers defense. The Packers defense, I think, makes the winning play in this game. Believe it or not. I think Brady throws a pick six. Even more so. Chris Godwin's back, though. So Brady has his full arsenal. So be careful. I'm going to go with the Packers as well, though. Aaron Rodgers looks great.
Yeah.
Rams, 49ers. Ooh, divisional matchup again.
Give me the Rams. There's no
Jimmy
way.
G looks so bad.
Anyone that's not named Jimmy G, and I doubt Jimmy G gets to start this game.
He gets to start. He gets to start.
He got his job back.
He gets to start.
Aaron Donald's is hard to contain regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
My mind is telling me the Rams. My heart is telling me the 49ers. I'm in Aries, so you know I'm going to go on my heart.
Remember I said this? Rams get the dub, but Raheem Mostert has a great game.
Okay.
He has a crazy game.
Fair. I think Raheem Mostert does enough to let the 49ers win.
All right.
I'm going to go with the Niners. All right, so 2 Monday night games this week.
Yep.
So we got one extra long clip coming to you.
Monday afternoon.
Monday evening.
Monday evening.
While you sip your Monday tea. Chiefs Bills. This is a good bounce back game for both teams. So I actually agree with you, Dan. This is going to be game of the week. This might be the AFC Championship game.
I'm still taking the Chiefs.
Yeah. I think the Bills surprised a lot of people this week. And I think this justifies the Le'Veon Bell signing even more. Mm-hmm. Cardinals, Cowboys. Do we trust the red rifle?
I don't.
Dalton.
I don't trust the red rifle.
Yeah, you're going with Kyler?
Only because that Cowboys
Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese, and Kyler is a cheese knife.
And I just love how fast he makes. I just love how fast he makes his decisions.
Yeah,
against that Cowboys defense, he's gonna put up numbers. Listen, Kyler Murray QB1 this week.
I'm not saying he's better. I'm not saying he's better, but I enjoy watching Kyler Murray more than Lamar Jackson. Just personally, that's just me personally.
That's not bad.
I enjoy watching
That's
Lamar.
not bad.
Yo, man, our little baby's growing up, and now she's 13, gonna bitch at us and demand more money.
She gonna start wanting to go on dates and shit.
Oh, chill. At least 21. At least 21. Legal drinking age. Hey, we love y'all, man. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at BehindTheLogo23. Yeah. All of our social media information, once again, right here. Love y'all. Always know we pulling up.
3, 2.
Oh, damn, they got that in
1.
there.
What a world, what a world. Life is a bitch, what a girl, what a girl. I just wanna fuck her till we make her toes curl. We all on the hunt.